Please welcome Frank Stallone.
Mr. Frank Stallone.
Frank Stallone.
Frank Stallone. Frank Stallone.
Frank Stallone. Frank Stallone.
Look out, Miss Lavalier and old Lucy Brown. You know that line forms on the right, babe. Now that Mag here, back in town. Jimmy Diver, hey, Sugar Tawdry. Look out, Miss Lavalier and old Lucy Brown. You know that line forms on the right, babe. Now that Mag here, back in town. Look out, old Frankie is back.
It isn't often that a performer is strongly considered for an Academy Award in both acting and music. But Frank Stallone is one of the few to accomplish both. Now, your invitation to sit back and enjoy the artistry of Frank Stallone.
It's witchcraft, wicked witchcraft. Although I know it's strictly taboo, when you arouse the need in me, my heart says yes indeed in me. Proceed with what you're leading me to. It's such an ancient pitch, but one that I wouldn't switch, 'cause there's no nicer witch than you.
Over the years, Frank Stallone has been everything from a rock musician to a big band vocalist. In the pop arena, Frank hit #1 in the charts with his smash single, Far From Over, from the film Staying Alive, which was considered for Best Song by the Academy of Motion Pictures, as well as being nominated for a Grammy and Golden Globe for Best Soundtrack. Frank Stallone got his big break with his on-screen appearance in Rocky, for which he wrote and performed the song Take You Back, sung a cappella in one of the film's unforgettable street corner scenes.
I said I've been told by some people, and they all.
Frank has toured the world with his band and launched his busy recording career, working with many legendary composers and arrangers, such as Jerry Goldsmith, Johnny Mandel, Billy May, and Bill Conti, among others.
That 10,000 drums. Can't you see it's love? Can there be any doubt? When there it is, day in, day out.
To add to Frank Stallone's musical diversity, he's recorded a pair of big band albums featuring masterful vocal performances of the immortal standards by Gershwin, Cole Porter, Rodgers and Hart, and others. On the album In Love in Vain, Frank collaborated with arranger Sammy Nestico, formerly of the Count Basie Orchestra, and was honored when Tony Bennett wrote the liner notes saying, "Frank Stallone's album is a knockout. It's the kind of singing I love to hear and be around." On the film front, since that auspicious debut in Rocky, Frank Stallone has appeared in over 50 movies, including such hits as Tombstone and Barfly, for which he was considered for a Best Supporting Actor Oscar.
Seems like that beating I gave you last night must have rattled your bells, huh?
Once I live a
Music
life
remains Frank Stallone's
of
first love.
millionaires.
Says the singer, music is my oldest friend and my deepest passion.
Just we
Frank Stallone still plays to SRO crowds in arenas around the world. I believe in dreams, he says. I always believe something good is coming around the corner. For Frank Stallone, that dream has never failed to come true.